Your safety is our first priority. We would like to take this time to provide you with safety information. You are in the Seton Academic Center Auditorium, located at 166 Bedford Highway. There are 4 emergency exits on the lower level and 10 emergency exits on the upper level. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please proceed calmly and orderly to the nearest exit. Once outside the auditorium, please follow the direction of our building staff and proceed to the nearest muster station. In the event of an emergency, please use the phones located at the lower level exits within the auditorium or your mobile phone and call 911 immediately. Lastly, an AED defibrillation device is located on the second level near Seton Cafe. Please enjoy this event.
Please be seated. Welcome to Mount St. Vincent University on this beautiful morning. My name is Brooke Taylor, and I am the Interim Vice President Academic and Provost. We will begin with our land acknowledgement. MSVU is located on unceded ancestral Mi'kmaq territory. This territory is covered by the covenant chain of treaties of peace and friendship, signed between 1725 and 1779. We pay respect to the knowledge embedded in the indigenous customs of this land and to the elders, past, present, and future. Today's event is also being celebrated on social media, and we invite you to join in using the hashtag MSVUgrad2021. That's all one word. You can log in using our secure wireless, using Mount as the connect, and the password Convocation21, again one word. I would now invite Lisa McIntyre to the podium for the invocation.
Hello everyone, my name is Alyssa McIntyre and I am the Indigenous Student Coordinator here at Mount St. Vincent University, located in Mi'kma'ki, the unceded and unsurrendered territory of the Mi'kmaq peoples. I'm honored to be here today to witness such an important part of your education journey. What an exciting day. After all you've been through these past few years, you did it. Many of you have made sacrifices, raised families, and faced challenges, big and small, along the way. You have worked tirelessly, found the courage to push yourself outside of your comfort zone at times, and have continually put one foot in front of the other to arrive at this destination today, even in the face of one of the world's greatest challenges to date, the COVID-19 pandemic. Congratulations on all that you have accomplished and all you will continue to. May all that has helped you during your university experience continue to serve you well, and let us take a moment to acknowledge the community that has supported you along the way. For parents, grandparents, spouses, partners, children, and dear friends, for teachers, mentors, supervisors, and professors. They all are part of a big reason we are all sitting here today. Though many of you are leaving our campus, we will know that you will always be a part of our Mount community. May the bonds that you have created here remain strong despite any distance. I wish you the best of luck as you continue to walk your journey with courage, integrity, and humility. Congratulations.
I now invite Dr. Ramona Lumpkin, Interim President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium for welcoming remarks and an address to the graduates.
Won't we be glad when we don't have to do that, putting masks on and off. Distinguished guests, faculty, staff, graduands, alumni, families, and friends. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to Mount St. Vincent University's Fall 2021 Convocation. At our convocation ceremonies today, we gather to celebrate the accomplishments of more than 455 of our students from 20 different countries. They have completed their required courses of study and now receive their certificates, diplomas, and degrees from 33 programs. 61 students are graduating with distinction, and 6 students are graduating with first-class honors. 18 students will receive a Senate Award of Distinction as they graduate with distinction and highest aggregate in their diploma or bachelor program. We're very proud of today's graduands. And on behalf of the entire Mount St. Vincent community, I congratulate you all on achieving your goals at the Mount. It's hard to believe, but this is our first in-person convocation in 2 years. Things are a little different this time around. We're hosting 3 ceremonies instead of 2, so you'll see numbers. We're able to spread out and have some safe distance. Numbers are smaller than usual, but we can be together. We're wearing masks and still have to manage the ins and outs of the ons and offs of those. But again, that's what's helping keep us safe. And of course, proof of vaccination is required. Again, another safety measure. But even with all those restrictions and limitations, it's wonderful to be back together in the auditorium with all of you today. Gathering as we are today can carry such significance. And that's been especially evident during the pandemic-related restrictions we've all endured in recent months. Not being able to gather for so long makes us appreciate it all the more when we can. I'd like to take a minute to mention a particularly significant gathering that took place at the Wigwam located here on campus recently. On October 20th, a group of Indigenous community representatives, including residential school survivors, First Nations community leaders, elders, and the Mount St. Vincent University Alumni Advisory Circle, gathered with university representatives, including Patrick Small-Nagy, our special advisor to the University on Indigenous Affairs, who played an exceptional role in helping make this event happen, for which I'm very grateful. We gathered for a ceremony of apology and commitment to Indigenous peoples. During this ceremony, I expressed our sorrow for our university's role in the tragedy of the residential schools in Canada and shared a list of commitments the university is making. These commitments to Indigenous people build upon work already being undertaken and are based on a pledge to listen, learn, and take enduring action. As we move forward in this work, we will walk with Indigenous community members on a healing journey towards long-term sustainable change. And I'm sure you won't be surprised to hear that a focus on women and girls is critically important to our truth and reconciliation efforts. Of course, our dedication to advancing women and girls remains core to our foundational purpose here at Mount St. Vincent University. Along with our enduring commitment to women's education, we continue to be inspired by our strong and long-standing tradition of social responsibility. We seek to prepare all our students and graduates to be advocates, champions, social justice warriors, and leaders. I'm so proud to see members of our university community demonstrating these qualities every single day, influencing change in ways both big and small. As the pandemic has so clearly shown us, you don't have to be in the spotlight to make a difference. Those who quietly take on the tasks behind the scenes matter just as much as the ones standing on the stage. Each of us has contributions only we can make, gifts we can share for the benefit of our community. Every one of us can be an everyday hero. And today I call upon you, the graduating class of 2021, to use your gifts in everyday hero ways. We can sometimes feel helpless in the face of adversity. No doubt many in our community have felt that at some point during the COVID-19 pandemic. But times like these are also a reminder of the valuable contributions we can all make. Times like these are when everyday heroes matter the most. Across the Mount student and alumni community, there are so many examples of everyday heroes that I could cite. Like Mount student Cheyenne Hardy, who recently presented the Mi'kmaq Native Friendship Center with a quilt she designed as a gift from the younger generation to those who continued to suffer because of the tragedy of Canada's residential schools. So much more than a blanket. Cheyenne described the quilt this way. It's a gift that says, we see you struggling and we want to wrap you in our love and understanding. There's also Eleftherios Mikolopoulos, our first ever 80-year-old graduate of the Faculty of Education, who this weekend will cross the convocation stage to receive his Master's of Education in what else but lifelong learning. He has taught English to children in Mexico, raised funds and awareness for the Heart and Stroke Foundation, and offered caring support to his classmates. And he's changed more lives than he'll ever be able to count. A commitment to community is also evident in the actions of Mount faculty and staff, many of whom are applying their expertise to improve lives. For example, Dr. Alex Kasnavish, who's engaging low-wage and precarious workers in Halifax to better understand what prevents and propels people to change their working and living conditions. Dr. Ardra Cole, whose work spotlights the role cherished pets play in seniors' lives with a view towards developing a model of canine residency and long-term care. And Kim Musgrave, a 2020 winner of the President's Prize for Service. Until her very recent retirement, Kim served as the accessibility advisor at Mount St. Vincent University and led with compassion in her quest to ensure students with disabilities have equal opportunities for academic success and personal development. And speaking of our exceptional faculty and staff, I'd be remiss if I didn't highlight the incredible work they've done to keep our students learning throughout the pandemic, as well to all those who work to care for our campus while the majority of our operations shifted online or provided continuity of on-campus services these past many months. My heartfelt thanks. Graduands, each of you have many gifts to give. Each of you has shown impressive persistence and resilience as you finished your studies, finished your degree, and now receive your parchments during a pandemic. By combining that kind of determination with an openness to sharing your personal gifts, you'll go far, showing the world what everyday heroes can do. I now invite each of you graduands to join me in thanking the Mount faculty and staff who guided your growth and learning. You've been taught and supported by the very best, as well as your family and friends who supported you in countless ways throughout the time that you've been with us. So I'd like to stop now and have the graduands join me in giving a round of thankful applause. Finally, I want to acknowledge all the people who worked behind the scenes tirelessly to prepare today's ceremony. Events like this don't just happen, as I'm sure you all know, and people have toiled and labored to make sure that the event is worthy of our graduands and their guests. So thank you all for helping to make today possible. Graduands, today we thank you, we celebrate you, and we bid you farewell, confident that your future will be enriched as a result of your time at Mount St. Vincent University. And we look forward to having you as a long-term member of the Mount community, as our alumni. Congratulations.
I would now like to invite Leslie McLean to the podium to present the honorary degree candidate, Jessie Jollimore.
Chancellor Fitzpatrick, President Lumpkin, distinguished guest, faculty, alumni, staff, graduates, families, and friends. It is my honor and very great pleasure to present to you Jessie Jollymore for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. There is an old adage that says it takes a village to raise a child, but Jessie Jollymore has demonstrated that sometimes it takes the children to raise a village. A graduate with distinction from Mount St. Vincent's Human Nutrition Program in 1999, Jessie went on to become a registered dietitian, and it was through her years in working in inner city health that Jessie witnessed the challenges that people face every day with food insecurity, isolation, and racialized poverty. It was in response to these observations that Jessie's dream emerged, one that envisioned creating a sustainable microeconomy in the inner city where children would be the change makers and leaders in growing local, healthy food systems, creating models of experiential learning, and building social enterprises that contribute back to the community while paying it forward through greater access to post-secondary education. So, in 2008, Jessie took the first steps to making this dream a reality. She recruited 9 children from the ages of 5 to 12, and together they planted seeds in an abandoned garden plot in the north end of Halifax. Here the youth grew tomatoes and onions, which they turned into salsa and then sold, and 100% of their proceeds went to a nearby women's shelter. So from this small beginning, the organization has grown into a registered charity entitled Hope Blooms Youth Social Entrepreneurial Ventures that now welcomes over 115 children and youth from ages 5 to 18 from a variety of ethnic backgrounds who are engaged year-round in leading the way in annually growing over 4,000 pounds of organic produce for their community in their organic farm, urban farm, and their solar-powered, award-winning greenhouse that incidentally was one of the youth actually helped build and design. And then they host monthly community suppers, build innovative outdoor classrooms. They're providing over 5,000 emergency food boxes every year for those who are food insecure. They're running 6 youth-led successful social enterprises where 100% of the proceeds go to growing food and creating scholarships. And with 100% of Hope Bloom's high school graduates going on to post-secondary studies with scholarships that are supported by the social enterprise earnings. Jessie has also helped establish a variety of programs, would include, but are certainly not limited to, a culinary arts program, which incidentally is run by her daughter, who's a Red Seal chef and one of the original youth of Hope Blooms, Craig Kane. She also runs a Flourishing Families program, an Alumni Network program where the graduates provide mentorship to the next generation program participants, and so many more. More recently, the organization has added a new 3,500 square foot global community kitchen, which now is the home for Hope Blooms, and it also serves as a teaching hub and connector for youth organizations within Nova Scotia, across Canada, and in other parts of the world. The youth have also added a special project this past year where they've actually raised the funds, the Hot Cocoa Boys is the name of the group, that raised the funds to put in a community basketball court, and there's also a new playground. In addition to the youth enterprises, Jessie also inspired a group called Empowered Women Blossom. And this involves a group of senior women from the North End who have designed Afrocentric greeting cards with proceeds from the sale going back to their community. And among her many accomplishments, Jessie's been recognized with the Governor General's Meritorious Service Medal, Oxfam's Female Food Hero Award, the Social Innovator of the Year Award, the Excellence in Community Development Award, and has been named one of Canada's top change makers. In addition, Jessie and the youth were named the United Nations Global Ambassadors for the UN Sustainable Development Goals. And this past year, CBC's Dragon's Den named the Hope Blooms pitch one of their top pitches of all time. Anyone who's ever seen that will understand why or appreciate why that's the case. And their book, Hope Blooms, Plant a Seed, Harvest a Dream was shortlisted for the Atlantic Book Awards in 2019. So as founder and executive director of Hope Blooms, Jessie has demonstrated that hope is not something that you have. Hope is something that you create through your actions. And so through her steadfast determination and her passion for empowering youth and communities through food and education, Jessie has truly enabled hope to bloom in our North End community and far beyond. As a result of her nurturing, young people don't just grow vegetables and herbs, they grow pride and opportunity and futures. Jessie started Hope Blooms with a motto that continues to resonate with the youth today. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Jessie has exemplified this through her vision of the youth as beautiful and brilliant people with the potential to be change makers, and as a result, her outstanding impact and the warmth of her light will continue to be felt for many generations to come. Chancellor Fitzpatrick, on behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I ask you to bestow upon Jessie Jollymore the degree of Dr. Humane Letters honoris causa.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you, Jessie Jollymore, to the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. We're going to put you down.
I would now invite Dr. Jessie Jollymore to the podium to deliver the convocation address to the graduates.
Dear Chancellor Fitzpatrick, President Lumpkin, the members of the Board of Governors, the members of the Senate, to all the faculty and staff, graduands, alumni, to all the families and friends that are here today, I thank you with all my heart for believing in children being able to create change in this world. I could never have imagined that 26 years ago, I was sitting in Dr. McDowell's office at Mount St. Vincent at the age of 6, trying to convince her that I could skip the first year of university because I had a family and I didn't have time to waste, so I could just go into the second year of university because of my life experience. I did win my case for support. And when I got into university, I remember one of the labs, one of the professors said to me, "Don't worry about that B because you're a mature student and B's a good mark." And I decided to take the baton up for all of the mature students out there and work my hardest to get straight A's because age is not a defining factor in intelligence. So to all the mature students, they're here today. I see you. And I would like to receive this honor on behalf of my two families that are here today, my biological family and my Hope Blooms family. They're my rock to my roll. And I am so happy that they're here. When I first started Hope Blooms, it was 14 years ago, and it wasn't something I thought of. It was something that thought of me, I think. I was working at the North End Community Health Center, and because of my background at the hospital in diabetes, I was doing a lot of clinical work, and I decided to volunteer some time after work with children. And I was taking them places to, just teach about food, and we were being followed around by security guards. The children were 7, 8, and 9. I've only told this story once or twice, so you're in on a secret today. We were being followed around each time, and on a third time, I asked the security guards, what is going on here? And he said, well, we know those children will steal. And I said, I don't understand. And the children said, let's just leave the store. We're used to this. And that broke my heart. And I told them, and two of them are right here today, our founding members of Hope Blooms, and I said, someday people are going to ask for your autograph. And they laughed, and that started a fire in me to be of service, to make sure that everybody that could possibly understand that beauty and brilliance do not know a postal code. It's inherent in every single human being. And so I took that baton up, and I didn't know what I was doing. And if anybody that have known me in the past, I was always the quietest person in the classroom. And so when I started doing this, people thought I was going through a midlife crisis because I was almost 50 at the time. And so I went, and I was walking by an abandoned piece of land one day, and something just said, this is where it's all going to start. You're going to grow food with some children, and this is where the story is going to begin of hope coming to fruition. And that is where it all began. And to Craig and Christiana are there with me. I went to the local school, St. Patrick's Alexander, and I tried to have a case for support to have young people, they were only 6 and 7 years of age, to grow some food and grow a business. And when we got a whole lot of tomato plants, as Leslie McLean had mentioned, donated, we thought, let's start a salsa business. We called it Salsa Mania. And I said to the kids, do you want to, let's go through the community and interview people, and you decide what you want to do with a portion of your money. We made about 250 jars of salsa. We had $500, and they wanted to add some hosts. And then they had this question for me, and they said, can we give it all away? And I was done. I thought, here are children living for generations in racialized poverty, and they want to give it all away. They didn't want to keep anything for themselves. I didn't know what social enterprise was then, but I quickly found out that through our own actions, we can create something beautiful and create change with that. And so through the years, it's been almost 14 years now. The youth that started with me are in post-secondary. I'm still waiting for one of them to go into dietetics. Nobody has caught on to, me in nutrition yet. I think they see how hard I work, and they're mostly all in business. But we do have one of our founding members, Craig, along with my daughter, run our social enterprises. And so he's working in his community every single day. And Christiana, you might know them from the Dragon's Den. They were 10 to 14 years of age on Dragon's Den. And so I'll give you 3 lessons that I've learned through this. One of them is that if you want to grow as a person, it's very important to grow in generosity and gratitude. That's what the children taught me. And what I know for sure is that when you come from a place in your mind where you're enough and a place in your heart where you feel enough, that you're then giving from a true place of generosity. And when you feel gratitude for that, it's like a substance that goes through your entire being, and it changes the way you show up for yourself and how you show up for your world. It allows you to be kinder to those around you, and it allows you to be kinder to yourself. And when we started Hope Blooms, I knew that in order to create the change, we had to create a paradigm shift, because we had to take something where that was so filled with stigma and have people see that it's actually extraordinary. The inner cities are so full of resilience, and there has been so much put on children and the people in there that they should never have to deal with. And so I thought, in order for us to see ourselves as brilliant and beautiful, sometimes you have to do something extraordinary. And so when we were making our herb dressings, we left the salsa business. I don't know if anybody here has ever made salsa, but it's very labor intensive. So we dropped the salsa. My daughter said, let's grow herbs and make dressings. We were selling out every week at the market. We decided to start a scholarship fund so that every youth could have money to go to post-secondary education. And then somebody said, you should be on Dragon's Den. And I said to the youth, this is your moment. This is your moment. You're going to show the country that beauty and brilliance do not have a postal code. It is everywhere, and you're phenomenal. And they created their speeches. They got on Dragon's Den, and I don't know if anybody here has seen the episode. Has anybody? Could you raise hands? Anybody seen it? So if you haven't, I invite you to see them. They were 10 to 14, and they were just named one of the top 10 pitches of all time on CBC's Dragon's Den. That's a phenomenal feat. And so from there, that's how I say one of the lessons, it's generosity and gratitude. It changes you from the inside out and your world around you. And it exemplifies the saying, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. It all starts within yourself and how you change how you show up for yourself. And then you change how you're relating to your world. And it's actually based in science, because Albert Einstein proved that when you focus on an electron, it becomes a particle. And when you look away, it becomes a wave. So what you focus on actually changes how it shows up for you. Number 2 is be excellence. Be excellence. No matter where you are, when no one is looking, is to be excellence. So we knew that in order to change a paradigm, we couldn't do the ordinary. We had to do the extraordinary. And so when we started our little garden, we started with organic practices. Actually, Craig is one of the youth that was the youngest in Canada to get his master's in organic gardening from the Gaia Institute in BC. He was 16 years old. So we took on that we have to have excellence in everything we do and how we see ourselves. We created dressings that are delicious. We created social enterprises that will match any social business in the country. The day after Dragon's Den aired, Build Right Nova Scotia called me and said, we saw you wanted to build a greenhouse. We'd like to be on board. So I said, a few of our youth are interested in engineering and architecture, so would you mentor them? They didn't know what they were getting into. We wanted to be off the grid, and so $250,000 later, we had an award-winning greenhouse that was designed by our youth that leave their front door and see that in their community every day. And we even raise fish in there, aquaculture, and you should come and visit if you have the opportunity someday. So excellence is something that you are and that you take on. The third thing is, please find a way to be in service. There is always something for you to contribute to. It's inherent in who we are, is to pay it forward and to give back. And I love the quote by Martin Luther King that says, not all of us will be famous, but every single one of us has the potential for greatness, because greatness is defined by service. And so in that vein, I see greatness in every single one of you today. Every single one of you. And service doesn't necessarily mean doing something that I did. It's in how you show up for the world, and the smile that you pass on to somebody, giving grace to somebody that, is having a bad day. It's in how we treat each other, and that is service. And all I wanted to be in this world, when I thought about my purpose, it wasn't anything revolutionary. I just wanted to be a heart blessing to people. I just wanted people to see that they're phenomenal and that you're dearly loved, like beyond anything you could ever measure, and that you never walk alone. There's always your ancestors and all those before you that always walk with you and take them into every room that you're going into. And so on those notes, I leave you with this one line that I like to tell the youth all the time. And we always had quote battles. You know how some people would have, battles, game playing and that? We developed our own quotes. So Beauty and Brilliance Do Not Know a Postal Code was actually one of our older youth. Bokar created that one. And so I leave you with this, is that you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean in a drop. And I thank you dearly for being here today. And I send you all of my love and blessings as you go forward in this world. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jollymore, for those inspirational words. Thank you. We now have an interlude in the program, a performance of traditional Mi'kmaq song and dance offered by J.C. Sulaboy and Raymond Sewell. So I would ask them to... see her in. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank Shimon Walt Music for performing the processional music as we came in and the recessional music when we depart. I would now ask the president of the MSVU Alumni Association, Joanne Bernard, to provide a welcome. Joanne.
Chancellor Fitzpatrick, Interim President Lumpkin, graduates, distinguished guests, faculty, families, and friends. I'm thrilled to be standing here in person after such a challenging 18 months, celebrating the incredible effort each of you have made to get to this momentous point in your lives. On behalf of the Mount St. Vincent Alumni Association, welcome to the alumni family. You are now among the 35,000 plus Mount graduates, including Dr. Jollymore, who have contributed to the university's rich history. We are so proud of your resiliency, your perseverance, and your strength, and we commend you on your academic and personal accomplishments. Congratulations. I can say with both experience and confidence that your Mount education will influence many aspects of your life moving forward. Trust me, your professors, your peers, and the Mount community have helped form a unique and rich foundation for your bright future. Throughout your time here, your experiences may also have been shaped by those who graduated before you. As guest lecturers, co-op employers, university mentors, and Mystic fans, you have undoubtedly felt the impact of the alumni who remain connected to this special place. And there are many ways for you to be connected to the Mount. You might volunteer your time, you might mentor a student, or be an ambassador in recruiting new students to the university. You are an important part of our story, and I hope that when you leave here today and begin the next phase of your life, that you too, like the alumni before you, will remain connected to the Mount community. As you are bestowed your degrees, you will also receive an alumni lapel pin to mark your membership in the Alumni Association. You will become one of the many thousands of women and men who have come from around the globe to study at the Mount, so wear your pin with pride. You will also have received your individual alumni card when you picked up your gown for today's ceremony. This is your self-identifier as a Mount graduate, allowing you to take advantage of the benefits and discounts available to all of us. So enjoy. On behalf of all Mount alumni, congratulations, and again, welcome to the family.
Thank you, Joanne, for those welcoming words. And so now comes the moment you've all been waiting for. I know many of you want to capture this moment on camera, and in a normal year, you would, of course, be welcome to do so. On this occasion, as we continue to navigate the ongoing implications of COVID, I would ask that audience members remain seated throughout the ceremony, reserving the photographs to follow the ceremony. At least we have the advantage of good weather outside and the beautiful grounds for the photographs later. I would now invite Dr. Susan Trenholm, the Dean of Professional Studies and Graduate Studies, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Taylor. Senate Awards of Distinction. Senate Awards of Distinction are engraved pewter medals awarded by the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University. The undergraduate awards are presented in recognition of superior academic achievement to the student who graduates with distinction and highest aggregate. The master's awards are presented upon recommendation of each graduate program. The awards will be presented along with the parchments. Chancellor Fitzpatrick, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates for the Collegiate Honors of Graduation. I attest that they have successfully completed the required courses of study, and I ask that they be awarded the Certificate in Accounting. Sean Alexander Shearer. Certificate in Business Administration, Julie Tremblay. Himanshu Agarwal. Sahil Kapoor. Jasleen Kaur. Diploma in Business Administration, Nandini Nilesh Kokani. Brian Munyanza.
I don't prefer these.
Gornur Singh with distinction and highest aggregate, Senate Medal of Distinction. Kanwaljit Singh with distinction.
I don't prefer.
Krishna Kalpesh Kumar Soni. Diploma in Tourism and Hospitality Management, Luai Al-Tunsi. Atul Ashok. Bibin Babu. Melwin B.G. Purakal. Nisi Hariharan, with distinction, Senate Medal of Distinction. Harpreet Singh Kaler. Sumin Peter. Sanju Sabu. Iknor Singh. Atira Suraj. Chancellor Fitzpatrick, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates for the Collegiate Honors of Graduation. I attest that they have successfully completed the required courses of study and ask that they be admitted to the baccalaureate degree. Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration on Thomas Rogers Burley.
Thomas. On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you, Thomas, to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Courtney Lori Gloria Colburn.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Megan Ashley Cook with distinction.
Ashley, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration.
Michael D'Entremont.
Michael, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Peter Greenham with distinction and highest aggregate, Senate Medal of Distinction.
Peter, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Sambriti Gurung.
Sambriti, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Elisa Elaine Hiltz.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Martin James Kaiser.
Martin, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Antonio Jordan Costakos.
Antonio, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Spei Liu.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Aidan McDonald.
Aidan, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Joshua Mahar.
Joshua, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration.
Lucas Maxwell Maserve.
Lucas, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Ahmed Ali Moibid.
Ahmed, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations. Right over here.
Wandia Tarjay Moss.
I love it, love it, love it. I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Mackenzie Taylor Louise Parker, Cooperative Education Option.
Mackenzie, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Rachel Dorothy Bradley Parker.
Rachel, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Jeannie Marie Short with distinction.
Jean, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Samuel Wilson, Cooperative Education Option.
Samuel, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Keon Young.
Keon, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Jingyi Zhao.
Dingy, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Chancellor Fitzpatrick, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates for the Collegiate Honors of Graduation. I attest that they have successfully completed the required courses of study and ask that they be admitted to the baccalaureate degree. Mount St. Vincent confers the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in association with Bermuda College to Sherry Tanya Linnell Young.
Sherry, on behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in association with Bermuda College with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route on Dana Harrison Baker with distinction.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Alexandra Grace Brannon with distinction.
Alexandra, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Matthew J. Burke.
Matthew, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Hannah Jane Chesson with distinction.
Hannah, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Caitlin Ann Donnelly with distinction.
Caitlin, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Catherine Olivia Gallant with distinction.
Catherine, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Sarah Alexandria Greening.
Sarah, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Allison Elizabeth Greeno with distinction.
Allison, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Samantha Lee Johnson with distinction.
Samantha, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Sarah Merriam with distinction.
Sarah, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Morgan Allie Morrison.
Morgan, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Erin Natalie Murray.
Erin, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Alia Ray Myers Stein with distinction and highest aggregate Senate Medal of Distinction.
Alia, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Michael Francis Robichaud with distinction.
Michael, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Cassidy Jenna May Shatford with distinction.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Melissa Thompson with distinction.
Melissa, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Samantha Joanne Tulani with distinction.
Samantha, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Danielle Justine Truen.
Danielle, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Elizabeth Ann Young.
Elizabeth, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations, Cooperative Education route. Congratulations.
Chancellor Fitzpatrick. Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management on Quan Jin On, Practica route.
Quan Jin, on behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Sophie Cadena Ellis, Practica route with distinction.
Sophie, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Congratulations.
Yifan Feng, Practica route.
Yupong, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Congratulations.
Sachet N. Hannah, Practica route.
Sachet, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Congratulations.
Haran Ku, Practica route.
Haran, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Congratulations.
Dushu Luo, Cooperative Education route.
Dushu, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Congratulations.
Barrett Douglas Mercer, Practica route.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Congratulations.
Jingwangel Zhang, Practica route.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Congratulations.
Chancellor Fitzpatrick, Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Master of Public Relations on Mina Atia.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Master of Public Relations with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Patricia Kosgaria.
I confer the degree of Master of Public Relations. Congratulations.
Elizabeth Ann Dirksen.
I confer the degree of Master of Public Relations. Congratulations.
Bridget Alana Ebseri.
Bridget, I confer the degree of Master of Public Relations. Congratulations.
Brett Michael McDonald.
Brett, I confer the degree of Master of Public Relations. Congratulations.
In absentia. In addition, we confer the appropriate degrees on all those presented to the University Senate.
I confer degrees in absentia on those persons so designated by the Dean.
Now it's time to recognize some of the Mount's exceptional students. Kappa Gamma Pi Award. First, membership in Kappa Gamma Pi Honor Society of Catholic Universities is awarded to graduates who, in addition to high scholastic standing and a good record in extracurricular activities, give promise to academic leadership in the future. Our graduate Kappa Gamma Pi Award goes to Hannah Chesson, Bachelor of Public Relations. Hannah, please join us on the stage. Hannah Chesson is an exceptional student who demonstrates a commitment to excellence and an enthusiasm for learning. In addition to excelling in her studies, Hannah has been an exceptional cooperative education student. She has also been a student leader and ambassador for the Mount, including head ambassador for the Mount's recruitment office. She supported new and prospective students by answering their questions and providing campus tours, and by providing logistical support for recruitment events. Hannah also acted as the vice president of the MSVU Public Relations Society. Her nominators also commented on her calm and friendly demeanor, in addition to her superior scholarship, noting she's a pleasure to interact with and work alongside. Congratulations, Hannah. The President's Prize. The President's Prize is a special award donated by the university president. It is awarded to the member of the graduating class whose energy, generosity, and commitment have enriched the university during their time as students, and who show promise that their commitment will continue as alumni. It is with great pleasure that we award the President's Prize to Sarah Greening, Bachelor of Public Relations. Sarah Greening is an outstanding student who embodies the energy, generosity, and commitment recognized by the President's Prize. In addition to her strong academic performance, Sarah has demonstrated an ongoing commitment to her community, including her work as a shelter volunteer at the Clarenville, Newfoundland SPCA. She's also a volunteer with the organization Equal Voice, where she was selected to represent a federal electoral district at a political leadership conference. She has also shared her expertise as a communicator as the social media assistant for the YWCA Halifax. As part of the Mount community, Sarah has served as co-editor-in-chief of Symmetry, a student-run publication and an important vehicle for sharing student work and voice across campus and beyond. Congratulations, Sarah. The Valedictorian Prize provides all valedictorians with a lasting memento of their achievement and contribution to the graduating class. To be chosen valedictorian, the student must have maintained a strong academic record, must have been actively involved in a number of extracurricular activities, either on campus or in the community, and must have been nominated as a fitting spokesperson for the graduating class by their peers and or faculty. I am pleased to present the Valedictorian Award to Megan Cook, Bachelor of Business Administration. Megan embodies everything we could want and more in a Mount Valedictorian. Outstanding student, generous volunteer, model of resilience, entrepreneur. Megan's time at the Mount has been characterized by excellence and a relentless commitment to do her best. She graduates with a GPA of 4.01 and in 2021 was awarded a prestigious and highly competitive Frank H. Sobey Award for Excellence in Business Studies worth $30,000. Megan started her studies Megan started her studies at another university down the road, but found the experience daunting, and the untimely passing of her father added to the difficulties. After deciding to suspend her studies and work for several years, we are very fortunate that Megan chose the Mount to re-engage with academia. Her earlier university experience ultimately proved valuable, though, and the challenges she experienced then inspired her to develop an app which helps students stay organized. Megan is working hard to secure investment backing for the app called Student Geyser, with the objective of launching it later next year. Finally, Megan is also a highly dedicated and passionate volunteer, donating her time and skills to Habitat for Humanity, Free the Children, Lady of Peace Church, Greenland Daycare, United Way Halifax, and Feed Nova Scotia. Congratulations, Megan. I would now like to invite Megan to the podium to deliver the valedictorian address.
Welcome, Chancellor Fitzpatrick, Interim President Lumpkin, Board Chair Dean, distinguished guests, family, friends, and graduates. Today we graduate from the Mount St. Vincent Business Program. That has a nice ring to it. How is everyone feeling? I want to congratulate everyone in this room for showing extreme resilience, determination, and success through the COVID-19 pandemic. We're a new breed of business owners. I came to the Mount as a mature student in 2020 to finish my degree after a 7-year break from university. As I started my classes connected to my professors and classmates, I started to feel at ease and thanked myself for returning. Within 3 months the pandemic began, the Mount stepped up in all aspects: online learning platforms, professor interaction, and multiple alternative resources to aid students in their studies. Students were transitioned into a virtual classroom with very little notice. This is a huge accomplishment for everyone sitting in this room, as we have navigated a new way of learning while adapting to personal, environmental, and social changes associated with pandemic restrictions. The Mount strives to educate students, especially women in business, by providing unique opportunities in academic achievement, resources, and networking prospects that encourages and supports future business leaders. Today, we recognize the hurdles, barriers, and success that all of us have pivoted to overcome. Now we get to take those tools and write our own future. Many nights of studying, eating too many pieces of pizza, and drinking the 3rd cup of Tim's coffee has taught us each that hard work and fortitude can provide opportunities. I want to thank the family of all the graduates here today. You have shown support, love, and motivation to the graduating students. I know I would not be here today without my mother, sister, and Jordan. I want to thank both Jeff McKinnon and Sandra Finley, as they have shaped my experience at the Mount and supported me endlessly. Jeff started as my accounting professor and is now my full-time mentor with my business, offering advice, mentorship, and expertise at any moment I need. Sandra helped tremendously with my self-confidence and Freight Gauge Shelby Award application, going above and beyond to make sure my submission was complete, and I started to believe in myself as a business owner and your valedictorian. Moments like these define my career at MSVU and will continue to shape my future. We all have now been given the tools and knowledge to define our personal success, whatever that looks like to each of us. Understand that life can pivot at any minute. We have all been nurtured to overcome these obstacles. Believe in yourself every minute of every day, because you can truly achieve anything you put your mind to in every chapter of your life. Dad, this degree is for you. You believed in me when I didn't. Thank you for guiding me. I leave you with these words of wisdom from Ralph Waldo that ring so true with me. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where no path, and leave a trail. Congratulations, class of 2021. I guess I found it. Okay.
This convocation closed.
I would request that the audience remain seated when the graduates exit the auditorium after the singing of our national anthem. And would you please stand for our national anthem?